Hey everybody, this is Boot Shambi. Welcome to the show.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL East, the Marlins amassed 14 hits in the game as they took down the Mariners 8-3. The Atlanta Braves pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 5-1. The win was their 7th in a row.
Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, the Seattle Mariners swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they manhandled the Marlins 10-4. In other Marlins news, starting pitcher Casey Mize has been waived by the organization. Entering the day's action, the Mariners are atop the American League West.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Just about set to go. And on the mound in this one, Carlos Vargas. And Chris, he's hoping for some better fortune moving forward.
Well, I'm looking to see if he can increase the amount of swings and misses and perhaps get more strikeouts, because hitters are batting over 300 against him, and that means guys are getting the barrel to the ball. Exit velocity's got to be pretty good when you have that kind of batting average, so he's going to have to find a way to do something different in this one.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Juan Soto now collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. And first offering is fouled off. Chris, Juan Soto's one of the best young hitters we've seen come along in a long time. Of course, helped the Nationals to win the World Series in 2019, and he won the batting title. Hit .351 in that shortened 2020 season. Righty delivers. And a pop-up. Right side, foul territory. Walker hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Here's Shohei Ohtani. That one is absolutely belted. It bangs off the wall. Relay throw to third. Ohtani hung up in a rundown now. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. 1 run on 2 hits. No errors. No one left. Back here in the desert. And pitching in this game, Alex Cobb. What's the word on him?
His career ERA has been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
We go to the bottom of the 1st, and now the veteran third baseman, Tyler Wade. And takes low for ball 1. That one the other way. Hauls it in for the out. Ketel Marte up to the plate. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. That one pulled foul. Strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
The 1-2. Next offering misses down and away.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And now the count filled up 3-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Corbin Carroll in the box now. No balls and a strike. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. And that one gets down. Fair ball. Marte round second on his way to third. The run scores all the way from first. It's 1-1.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And now it's Christian Walker. The pitch. Just missed. You know, Christian Walker, a guy who had a really successful amateur career. His college ball with the South Carolina Gamecocks. Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Gabriel Moreno stands in now and watches strike 1. And a foul ball. Next one misses, and that is ball 1. That's inside.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
The 2-2. It's softly on the ground to third. Good feed. That's 1. And that's 2. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. On to the second inning here in the desert. It's the Diamondbacks 2 and the Marlins 1. Back here at Chase Field, second inning set to go. Jorge Soler up at the plate. Vargas back to work. Popped up. Moreno settles under it. And there's one away. And now for the Marlins, Luis Rengifo, third in the NL in RBIs this year. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And into the pool. It's out of here. He circles the bases, his 9th homer of the year, and we're all square. It's 2-2. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
And at the plate for Miami, Spencer Steer. On the ground to the left. The throw to first. That's out number 2.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Hard hit, but right at him in left. But a run scores in the inning as this solo home run ties things up. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Bottom of the second. Alec Thomas now. The pitch. Ball one there.
1-0.
Good eye right there. Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit. So he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
That one fouled off. 2-2. And the righty deals. Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else, and you can't pull the trigger.
Now, Dominic Fletcher. Chisholm under it. And a couple of quick outs. Now it's the right fielder, John Rhodes. And there's a ball. Tied up here in the early going. And it's even up. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And the Diamondbacks down in order. Score remains 2-2. Welcome back. New inning getting started. Here's the speedy catcher, number 10. And a pitch. Vargas. In his second season, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a two-seamer. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Wade makes the catch. One down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
And that one is lifted in the air. Rhodes on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 up, 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
High fly ball out into left center field. Carroll moving under it. Makes the catch, inning over. And the Marlins down quietly. And this game is still tied at 2-2. set for the bottom of the third. And now the shortstop, number 11.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That to right. Soler makes the grab. One pitch and one out. Now batting Tyler Wade. He's 0 for 1. On the ground, right side. On to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Here's Ketel Marte. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Not even close there. 1-0. Marte, a former All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300. And the throw to first is there to put an end to the inning. Diamondbacks down quickly. Score remains. And welcome back as we go to the top of the fourth. Here's Juan Soto.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Vargas back to work. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul.
You know, these Marlins, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
0-2 now. Stays alive. The wind to the pitch. This one in the air, right field. Rhodes moving under this one. And there's one down. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. That one ripped. And there's 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
That one carrying and gone. He got just enough of that one. Home run number 5 on the season, and they jump out front. It's 3-2.
Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Now a relay to third. Not in time. He's safe.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. Just a beautiful triple from start to finish. Got a pitch he could drive, turned on it, and hammered it out front into the gap. Right out of the box. I love how he was hustling, and I think he knew he was going for 3 as soon as it touched down.
And now Spencer Steer. And the pitch. Center field. Makes the grab, and that is that. Back here at the ballpark, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Corbin Carroll. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. Left-hand batter waits. And there's the strike. The 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
And that one is lifted in the air. On the slide, and he's got it. Now the catcher up to hit, Gabriel Moreno. That one's in there, 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Now 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And 1-2. Towards first. A flip to the pitcher covering. Gets him easily, ends the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. And it's still a 3-2 ball game. Back here in the desert, Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. The wind of the pitch. In the air, right side. Rhodes settles underneath it. Makes the grab, 1 away. And up next for Miami, number 10. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Here comes a pitch. Foul ball. And ball 1.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Got him swinging. And there's 2 down. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
0-1 now. And there's a foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Line drive. Snags it on the run. And that's the inning. 1 left for Miami. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. Bottom of the inning at the plate, Alek Thomas. The wind and the pitch.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Next offering is in for a strike. Popped up left side. Suarez makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. And next is the designated hitter, Dominic Fletcher. Flied out to center in his first at bat.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
And he drops it down the third baseline. And foul ball. Ball 1 low.
It's a good take.
swings and misses. It's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
John Rhodes stands in now for the Diamondbacks. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Ball one, no strikes. And that's outside.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes.
Ball three.
And that one fouled off. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Soto makes the play, and it's out number 3. Nothing doing for Arizona. They're down 3-2. Welcome back, and now it's Juan Soto. Soto in his 7th season, 26 years old, and he's a former home run derby champ. Vargas back to work. Swings and pulls it.
You know, these Marlins, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand. Really well.
That one fouled off. The pitch. That one out to right. Rhodes drops steps, heads back on it. Grabs it on the run. One up, one down.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Ohtani, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Hard hit, right side. He steps on the bag, and that quickly 2 away.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
On the ground to third, and it gets by him. And that one wrapped foul.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
And the 0-1. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Can't get there, base hit. Soler around third. He'll score easily. It's 4-2. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around.
Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, Jonathan Hernandez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And that one is out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. And they add a couple more. It's 6-2.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And a foul ball. And now the 0-1. Ripped on a line. Rhodes puts the squeeze on that one, and that's the third out. 2-run shot for Miami this inning. It's now 6-2. Back here at Chase Field, bottom of the 6th, and the batter will be the shortstop, number 11. New pitcher for the Marlins, Jordan Hicks. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And the pitch.
No, that's a ball.
You know, these D-backs just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
One, two now. Liner, base hit. Tyler Wade stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Line drive, and it stays fair. And that rolls into the corner.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Marte at the plate now. That's ball 1. That's off the mark. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Wade stands at second with no outs. That misses, and it's 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Got him. Definitely not a partay for Ketel Marte.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate, but with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
Carroll batting with 1 down, takes a strike. The next offering misses, and now it's even 1-1. Slow roller up the middle, gathers and throws to first. 2 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. 1 for 2. They say it went.
0-1.
Next offering is down low. 1-1. Man at second. And a foul ball. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Right-handed reliever. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Man on second, 2 down. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. In the air, left field. Soto gets under it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. D-backs with a run-scoring double. It's now 6-3. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Top of inning number 7, and now number 10. And the right-hander back to work. Bounced up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
The batter, number 9, shortstop.
Now the number number 2 hitter, Matt McClain. Line drive, base hit, right field.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And he can't come up with it, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Bottom of the 7th. Now at the plate, Gabriel Moreno. Sir Anthony Dominguez gets the call from the pen.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
That's hard hit on the line. Soto pulls it in on the run. Alec Thomas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That's a little bit low. Next offering upstairs.
3 balls, no strike.
That's a strike. 1 down, base is empty. And it's filled up.
Full count.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Righty to the plate. Well struck, right field. Soler raging back towards the wall. And that's up onto the walkway and out of here.
Well, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. You saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news. And all of a sudden, they're back in this ball game.
Fletcher stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Suarez makes the grab on the run. John Rhodes stands in now for the Diamondbacks. First offering misses the mark. There's the strike. And he takes a strike. Got him swinging. D-backs get 1 on the solo jack. It's a 2-run lead now at 6-4. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Kevin Ginkel.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
The pitch. Out towards right center field. Thomas makes the grab, 1 down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Hit hard on the ground to short. In plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 outs, base is empty. Luis Rengifo, the next up for the Marlins. Just a single short of the cycle. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Foul ball there. Gets a piece and stays alive. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. Some high cheese for strike three. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Brandon Hughes.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And here it comes. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And now the lefty. This to center field. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit. The throw into second, and he's out. So the lineup flips over. Digging in, Tyler Wade. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. And now it's even up. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Sets him down looking. Called strike three and a fastball up in the zone.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Soto makes the catch, and that'll do it. Diamondbacks down quickly, and the score remains 6-4. All set to start the ninth in this one. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Steer. The right-hander back to work. Popped up. Drops into the glove. And there's one away. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. That's towards center. Thomas gets under it. And puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2. Number 10, the next up for the Marlins. That one lifted to left. Carroll moving under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down that time. Heart of the order. 3-4-5 will get their shot in the. Back here at the ballpark, this is Corbin Carroll. And a pitch. In for a strike. It's 0-1. Hughes, a 6'2 southpaw. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. So Josh Hader gets the call to the mound.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
Now the 0-1.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And now the count is even. In the dirt, fires over to first. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Christian Walker. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
That one in for a strike, 2-2. Just off the outside edge. And there's ball 4. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal, because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
Strike 2.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. The pitch. Bounce back to the mound. Rengifo to second. That's one. But no throw to first, as he'll hold on to it.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Thomas in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Off the mark there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. 2-2 on the way. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Did he trip? What happened? Sniper?
Great effort. That's how bad he wanted that one. Head first dive.
Just 1 strike away. Got him! And that's the ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark and just sometimes things aren't